We are in Pisces new moon. We just came out of it just a couple hours ago. If you know anything about astrology, Pisces is where every single sign conglomerates. It's the end of the zodiac. It's the amalgamation of all of the signs together. And normally we sidestep Pisces and we say, oh, Pisces is delusion, Pisces is drugs, Pisces is self-deception. It's because we don't understand Pisces and we don't understand ourselves. Pisces is your control seat. Pisces is the everything. Everything is available there because it represents everything that's in you. Okay? And you are going to be tested in this realm in accordance with how much you want to see and how much you came in with. And the level of strength and ability and integrity that's within you is the level that you're going to be tested to here so that it comes out. So if you don't actively work on it yourself, something's going to make you. How will you ever know what's inside of you if it's not put to the test? And that's what we're here to do. This is the test. We're not here to sit back and go through the motions and live life in all the places that make us seem normal and fit in. What's getting accomplished there? More of the same. Within those accomplishments, I've seen monsters created. And I know because they come after me. You know, I felt like before I came on, I was like, oh, I should probably change my shirt because I always wear this shirt. Well, fuck it. Let's be real. I don't have a lot of shirts. That's not important to me anyways. And everything I've ever acquired in my life has been taken from me over and over and over again. And yeah, I've earned everything in my life fair and square. And no, it wasn't fair that you get things taken. It's not fair. This life is not fair. Because what you're supposed to figure out is what lies within you. Pisces is everything that's not manifest, okay? Pisces is the realm, I call it the inner library of all possibilities. And all of your possibilities may have a different flavor than someone else's possibilities, but it's all connected. And this is when we have the time to go into what ancient alchemists would call the inner laboratory, so that they could create themselves through the divine and not through the world. Okay, there was this whole sect of people called the Quietists in the 16th century, I believe. And they were ridiculed and persecuted. And you know, today you might even call them hermits. Because the number one thing that the Quietists had to do was within the inner laboratory, they had to seal it off so it wasn't contaminated by other vibrations than what the alchemist wanted. They didn't want to taint their creations. So do you understand why I say going through the motions serves no purpose? In fact, going into your library of thoughts serves no purpose other than to show you where you are. Because your thoughts are only where your emotions and your energy link up with the program that was already created. I remember, waking up from a dream and I could see the matrix coding. I thought, oh my God, someone's just programmed my dream. I just had an inorganic dream. And then I realized, no. Everything's really inorganic except for your energy and your emotions. The matrix taps into that, reads out a program, and it's digitized. That's how you plug in. So you have to be 100% responsible for what you want to plug into. And granted, everything material here is really the ultimate illusion. But it's up to you what you want to plug into and what you want to give your thought and feelings and attention to. You know, I also had another dream where I could see someone's thought come into form. But it wasn't the matrix coding, because it wasn't where this energy's, how it's going to manifest or what this person's going to think. It wasn't thought. It was their energy going out into the thought. That's real. That's the only thing that is real. So that's why Pisces is the time where we can go into the inner laboratory, okay? Because all of these different levels of reality are stacked on top of each other. They have little nanometers of difference. And when you change that internally, your whole world changes. So this is the opportunity to fine-tune what's going on inside of you and fix it so that you don't keep on repeating the same experience. Granted, everything's cyclical, but if you move yourself a nanometer, you're onto a whole different cycle. That's how you get around. You know, and it's funny because the idea that things can be sent to you in your reality to affect you. Like if someone wanted to send to you some kind of entity that wanted to try to suck your soul, well, if it's just a little nanometer off, you're not really going to see it. If it's not within your scope and your vision and your brain waves that you're receiving, if it's not on the level that you're vibrating, you might not see it, but it could be affecting you. You know, I had a dream where my great-grandmother, who's already passed away, interrupted a dream. Okay, and I'm talking about dreams so much because we're in Pisces season, and this really is, you know, the ancients knew that dreams were just as real as reality. She interrupted a dream with tears in her eyes. Her eyes were wide, and she said, "The devil's coming for you." That was very, very valid. I had a rat in my house. I'm fighting generational curses that have never been fixed because people wanted to continue to go through the motions and not face themselves. Who knows how many entities, you know, that linked up with. I'm battling an entire line there. That takes a lot of strength. Things come out of right and left field because I'm sure there's things in the ether that I can't see yet. But it made me feel really good to know that my great-grandmother's gunning for me because she's an Aries and she's gonna frickin' get them. She's about 4'11", and if she decided when she was 80 years old that she wanted to go to New York City for a shopping trip, which was 5 hours away, she would. 5 o'clock in the morning, just get in the car and go. She did not give no crap. And if she's fighting for me, I feel good about that. Yes, that's definitely someone I want on my side. You want someone who's in front of you and not behind you. And that's another thing, you know, leveling up. You can see all the people that don't, all the people that question you. Act nice to your face, but talk crap about your back, behind your back. You know, that can't be hidden anymore. We just had a massive teaching in discernment. because it's important to be able to discern vibrations as you're going through the cycles. It's going to protect you. It's all a test. When you realize, the manifest solid object stuff isn't real. And it's funny too, because Thoth says that the cycle masters, when they want to open up time and be able to time travel, they call to their ancestor, who is actually, I don't remember the name, but it's Thoth's great grandmother. That's why it kind of reminded me of the story of my dream. You can think of, because female is creation, so the cycles of time are like the womb of our experience. But remember, that's what you're here to create for yourself. So what I'm trying to say is, use this time, this Piscean time, that's the everything and the nothing. And that's why Pisces can get so overwhelmed, because what do you do when everything is available to you? So it almost seems like nothing's important. How do you decipher, what's important? That's where you really have to go into your inner laboratory and figure out what's working and what's not. And you'd be surprised about what kind of jewels you have that other people need. And, the inner laboratory is tied into cosmic law. And the cosmic law is that the integrity of the thing remains. Okay? The integrity of the thing remains. Water is made up of hydrogen and oxygen. Yes, it'll do stuff here in this realm, but the hydrogen and the oxygen always exist. Their identity is remembered. Their integrity is remembered. And then the integrity of the whole is also within that. And something else came up to me, which is the cosmic law of service. And I really can't find anything written about that. But there is the cosmic law. And probably tied into that is the answer to the question, what's important and what do you need to get out of all of the ethers? What do you need to distill? The chemical spiritualization of the soul. What do you need to distill for the world right now? For yourself? What do you want to see? It's time to stop listening to other people. It's time to stop going through the motions. That doesn't work anymore. And it's time to line up with your ultimate integrity. And that's what Pisces is about.